What's up, planty people? My name is Sydney and welcome to Peaceful Planting, where we talk about all things houseplants. Today I am including a lot in this video, mainly because I did not want to do a whole bunch of separate videos and I kind of want this to be a longer video for you all. First, I will be doing a tag that Reb from Plantastica created, and if you know anything about Reb, you know that I am in for it. If there's one word that I could use to describe Reb's channel, it is entertaining. I'll be doing some random plant maintenance, cleaning some leaves and things like that while I answer those questions. Second, I'll be talking to you all about what I won in an Instagram giveaway from Plant Gang Co. I love them, they're so cool, and they have great stuff, so I will put a link below. This is not sponsored. I am a very small YouTube channel, so sponsorship is not coming my way anytime soon. Third, I'm going to be showing you all what Marina from Millennial Planter dropped off at my front door for my birthday. She is so sweet. I love that girl, and the plants are so cute. I cried when I got that package, but I want to show you all what she gave me for my birthday. Also, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you here, so feel free to subscribe. Let's get started answering Reb's questions and doing some plant maintenance. All right, let's get started with Reb's questions. I have some plants here that I'm going to start cleaning and doing some plant maintenance. So this is my Aglaonema Silver Bay, and I'll start cleaning this little guy first. Let's start with the first question. If you ran out of food and you had to start making salads out of your plants, which would be your first to eat, and for which would you starve? These questions, I'm telling you. Okay, so the first plant that I would have to eat, I would probably start by eating my white butterfly syngonium. And the reason is because there are so many leaves on that plant, and they're kind of almost bite-sized right now. So I think I would do that, the Syngonium white butterfly. I'm not sure if it's toxic. I'm sure it is toxic, but just based off of the size, I would like a bite-sized salad. I don't like salads with huge chunks of lettuce, so I'd go with that. And for which plant would I starve? That's a lot of plants that I would starve for, to be honest with you. Ooh, does that mean I have a problem? But the one that I would starve for, I'm going to list a few actually. So I would starve for maybe the ones that are more difficult to find. So I would starve for my Philodendron verrucosum. I would starve for my Philodendron radiatum, which not that that one's hard to find or expensive by any means, but I just love that plant. I'm very connected to that plant. And I would also starve for my Anthurium clarinervium. I think that's about it. Okay, next question. You've used up all of your rubbing alcohol and pest control products, and your 5 favorite houseplants have become infested. Ugh. Do you and your family eat off of dirty dishes and go sober so you can use the last of your dish soap and vodka for the plants? Okay, first thing, I am sober. I do not drink. So that's out of the question. We don't have any alcohol in my house. I want to strategize here, okay? So we all know, if you know anything about me, I do not like pests. I do everything I can to prevent them always. So I do use dish soap. That's what I'm washing these leaves with, is water and dish soap. Honestly, I think what I would do, just being smart about it, is I would use the last of the dish soap. And then what I would do is just wash off my dishes, because I have plenty of dishwasher soap. That's pretty smart. So I would rinse off all of my dishes very well and put them all in the dishwasher. Because the way I look at it is, if some of my plants were infested and they were those ones that I was talking about earlier that could not be replaced, that would be really devastating to me, and nobody needs that stress. To save myself some stress and to save my plants, I would use the rest of the dish soap and just put all of my dishes in the dishwasher. I just wanted to mention this leaf is so old and I finally have to say goodbye to it, so I cut it off. It's been there forever. But anyway, my Aglaonema Silver Bay is clean, sparkling, wait, I missed a spot. Hold on. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Clean, sparkly, fresh, and new. We are moving on to my Anthurium. I'm going to clean this one. Okay, next question. How many times have you reorganized your plants while in quarantine? Okay, it's so funny because when I watched Reb's video, I had not reorganize my shelves at all. But now that I'm actually filming the video, I have reorganized my shelves 3 times while in quarantine. But it's not because I'm bored, because I would much rather just clean my plants than reorganize my shelves, because honestly, reorganizing my shelves is really stressful. There's not enough space for all of these plants. So the reason why I did reorganize my shelves is because I gave my friend Marina from Millennial Planter some of my plants, which is probably why this looks so empty. But I have a lot of plants coming in the mail, which I'm pretty sure is a question on here. So I'll leave that for the next question. Speaking of next question, how many hours per day, it was the next question. How many hours per day are you spending browsing plants online, and have you purchased any? Yes, I have purchased some, but the thing is I'm not spending hours online like daily. But yesterday I went on a huge kick. Actually, yesterday and the day before, I went on a huge plant shopping kick because my birthday is coming up soon and I wanted to buy myself some plants. I actually have one coming in today, and that is a Rhaphidophora hayi, and I think it's really cute. I also bought a Rhaphidophora cryptantha, yeah, and that one should be here at some point next week. And my favorite birthday plant that I got myself is a Syngonium erythrophyllum. I will post a picture up here because this plant is amazing. And it is also from Panama, which is where my family is from. I'm the first generation to be born in America. So those are the plants that I bought online. As far as how often I've been looking online for plants, I would say the last 2 days I've probably spent like 3 hours online looking for plants. You've run out of toilet paper and it was a doozy. Which plant do you reach for to achieve a nice clean wipe? Don't worry, you probably aren't growing any poison ivy. Twist, I am growing poison ivy. Just kidding, I'm not. That would be horrible. I did when I was a kid though, because I was really just not the brightest, I feel like. But I went out and I'm like hiking on this trail. Man, how old was I? Maybe 10 years old, and I grabbed this leaf that looked really soft, so I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so soft, and I rub it on my face. It was poison ivy. So that's what I think of every time I hear poison ivy. All right, so this is actually perfect timing, okay? The plant that I would grab for a very nice clean wipe would be this plant. My regular anthurium, I always forget the name of it. I will post it up on the screen, but it's the anthurium that you can get at pretty much any houseplant store, really. And the reason is because they're thick, they're huge, and once they harden, once the leaves harden, they're not super waxy, I guess you could say. But the newer leaves, like this one right here, is really waxy. So I wouldn't use that one because I feel like it would just kind of, sorry, TMI, but I feel like it would smear some stuff, and nobody needs that, right? Like, we want a clean wipe. We want to stay clean in quarantine. That rhymed. So this is the plant that I would use for a good clean wipe, and look how big it is. I mean, that would get it good, I feel like. Next question. Are you watching more or less Planty YouTube videos? Is there a type of Planty video you would like to see more of right now? Unfortunately, I have not been able to watch as much Planty YouTube as I used to. The reason is that all of my classes moved online, so I really have been just studying and watching TV and walking my dogs and doing yoga. So if I'm not doing that, then I'm watching Planty YouTube. But before all of this happened, I used to just watch Planty YouTube videos while I was getting ready for work or getting ready for bed at night, and that really gave me a lot of time to kind of catch up with things, and I haven't really had that time lately. Not that I haven't had the time, but I just haven't been spending a lot of time getting ready for work. Obviously, I'm not really going to work, and I haven't been really getting ready for bed, like picking out my clothes for the next day and things like that, so whatever. But I do want to catch up on all of the videos. As far as what type of video, I don't think it really matters. I love my fellow Planty YouTubers, and I want to see whatever content they put out, even if it's venting. about the current pandemic or anything like that, then, you know, I'll watch that too. So that hasn't changed. My interest in what videos I want to see has not changed with the pandemic. So yeah, that stayed the same. Next question. If you had to fashion a mask out of a plant, which would you use and why? Okay, so this is actually really perfect. This works out very well because I would use my beautiful Calathea medallion. The reason is because, first off,
look at this leaf. Get out of my hair. Get out of my hair. Oh.
Look at this leaf. You know, I mean, who wouldn't want to see that? I think it would make people smile. So I actually need to clean the leaves on this guy right here because she's dusty. So not only would I use this plant as a mask because of how beautiful the leaves are, but I would also use it because they're nice and round. I feel like it would fit over my face really well and it would protect me. That's how I feel about it. So Calathea medallion is the plant that I would use as a face mask. These questions are so cute. Reb is the best. What a cool person. All right, next question. How many days post-quarantine will it be before you go plant shopping? This is a really hard question for me to answer because I feel like I'm still gonna be pretty scared after all of this, you know? I mean, I don't know. There's no way of telling what the future holds, but I am saying that I think I'll be a little scared. And also, I don't think I'll be in a rush to go plant shopping since I have been doing the online plant shopping. And I've gotten a few really awesome plants. I don't foresee myself wanting to spend any more money on plants. But if I had to pick a time, I would say about a month. I don't know, maybe a few weeks. I don't know, but I do know that I'm gonna be a little scared even when all of this is like ending. I don't know. So those are my thoughts. Yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed this little planty tag. Next, I will be talking to you all about what I won in a giveaway and what a planty friend gave me for my birthday. But I just want to say thank you to Reb for coming up with such an awesome plant tag. I think people really need a laugh right now. So thank you, Reb. You are amazing as always. She never fails to entertain us. So anyway, let's move on. Okay, so now I want to show you all what I won from the Plant Gang Co. giveaway. I'm going to start with the plant. I got 2 cuttings, rooted cuttings, of an elbow syngonium, which I did have this plant, but I wanted a fuller pot because I want it to eventually grow and just flow over my shelves with its beautiful leaves. The leaf currently coming out of one of the cuttings that I got from them is fully white, which is really cool, but also kind of sad because it's like it's gonna die. I have never had a leaf come out fully white, so this is new to me. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I know eventually it'll brown off and die. I actually have the plant here. I don't know if you can see this, but this little part right here is what I won from the Plant Gang Co. giveaway. And this is the fully white leaf right here. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, just this little part right here, and I think it's so beautiful. This plant is really amazing, so I'm very happy to have filled out my pot and I can't wait to watch it grow. And then I also won a little pin that says plant killer, which I don't kill my plants, at least not on purpose. Oh, whatever, I don't know. Anybody that knows me is gonna think that pin is really funny. I have it hanging in my car and I'll insert some pictures. They also gave me a little sticker that is in my car as well. The most exciting thing that they gave me is a shirt that says Plant Mom. I love plant shirts. I think it's such a good way to like represent my passion out in public and just my hobby. And I want everyone to know that I love plants and they should too. I love this shirt. It is a great design, awesome quality. As I mentioned before, I will put a link to their shop below. And no, this is not sponsored, already said that, but whatever. I'm just sticking up for the company because I think they have great stuff, so go check them out. So moving on to what Marina gave me for my birthday. Y'all, this meant the world to me and I cried when I opened that package. She is such a sweetheart. If you do not watch her channel, you really should. I will link that down below as well. Let's start with this cute little propagation cup, which I currently have some Scindapsus trubii moonshine propagating in. She did not give me the moonshine, but I ordered it and I figured I'd put the cup to good use. So this cup is so cute and it definitely fits the style in my home. I love this little pot. She is so sweet. Okay, let me start showing y'all some plants that she gave me. I'm gonna start with this teeny tiny little peperomia ruby cascade. And I don't know how well you can see this. It is very small. She does not have a lot of this plant, so I appreciate what little bit she can give me. And also, I know it'll grow, but it has the red undersides to the leaves. If you cannot see this well, then I will put up some pictures. But this plant is super cute, and I know the pot looks really strange, but this isn't a self-watering pot. Let me just show you. So this is the other half to the pot, and the reason I took it out is because it's very loud when I move it around. But this is the Peperomia Ruby Cascade that she gave me. She also gave me a cutting of a Hoya Wyetii, and I did a giveaway with this plant a while ago, and I did not take a cutting off of it or anything like that because the plant was already small as is. So she gave me some of this, and I think it's so cute. I really did enjoy the plant, and I wanted to keep it for myself, but I love my subscribers. So anyway, my little cutting of a Hoya Wyetii. So cute. So I have mentioned that I'm a fan of cane begonias, and I guess this was not Marina's favorite plant, but this is the Begonia Red Coral. Let me check that name. It's not the red coral. It's called a coral sea. But it's really pretty. It has like this red tint to it, and I love cane begonias. They're very easy to care for, and then eventually when they mature, that red tint kind of goes away, but it does have that underside, the red underside. So very excited to watch this grow, and cane begonias do very well in my home, so I have no doubt that this thing will thrive. She gave me so many plants. She is the sweetest thing. Okay, the next one I want to show you all is this teeny tiny variegated string of hearts. I don't know what just dropped out of it. This is not a big cutting, but she doesn't have much of the plant, and I still appreciate any little bit that I can get. Like with the Ruby Cascade, this plant is going to grow, I have no doubt. So this is the variegated string of hearts, but it just has a couple, I think there's like 2 little tiny cuttings in here, and I'm just super happy because I can't wait to watch it grow, and I like smaller plants anyway. There's something about growing a small plant into a huge thriving plant, so I'm very excited about that. And it's in this cute little pot too, which I love. I saved the best for last. I am so happy about this plant. I have it right above my sink so that when I'm doing dishes, I can look at something pretty because I hate doing dishes. I hate doing dishes so much. This is the one that I am the most excited about, and it is the Tradescantia fluminensis. Fluminensis. Yeah, one of those. So look how beautiful that is with all of those pink leaves. So like I said, this is right above my sink, and I smile every time I look at it because I needed something. What is coming out of the bottom of this? I needed something to smile at while I'm doing my dishes because it drives me crazy to have to do dishes. Since we're all quarantined, I'm sure you all are experiencing the same thing. I have so much dishes to do. So this plant is super cute, and I potted it up really deep so that hopefully some of the nodes can start growing more roots down there and maybe even sprout some new plants from the soil. Tradescantia fluminensis. Okay, plant friends, that's all I have for you. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope everyone is doing well and staying sane in their homes. And I want to say a huge thank you to every single essential worker, grocery store worker, anything like that. You all are amazing. Thank you for going out there and doing what needs to be done to keep everyone happy, healthy, and fed. All right, everyone, I love y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. All right. Ow. What's up, Planty people? My name is Sydney. I had a lisp for a minute. That was weird. First, I will be doing a tag from... Just thinking about the questions makes me laugh. First, I'll be doing a tag that plants. Second, I'll be talking to you all about what I won in an Instagram giveaway from Plant Gang Co. And I will include... Oh! The camera on. Oh, to save myself some stress and to save my plants, I would use the dish soap and put all of the dishes in the dishwasher with all the dish because to save myself some stress and my plants, to save myself some stress and to save my plants, I would use the, oh my gosh, quarantine right now. Your type of planty video. If you had a, okay, fluminensis,